Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Kanella, for those of you who don't know. I love this apron from Porcon with my name on it. But yes, for those of you who are new watching, my name is Kanella and thank you for joining me. So today, huge special announcement. So let's just get right to it. There's no sense in holding you guys in suspense. So you all know that I recently just got back from Dallas, Texas, and I did a workshop with the Massey boys, Massey Art Studio, Lee and Jeremy, and we call it Fluid Art with Friends. Well, it was such a huge success. We had a great time. So guess what? We are doing another one. Where, you might ask? Well, that's a good question. Is it going to be back in Texas? No, it's not. And the funny thing is, a lot of people, after I posted all those pictures on Facebook, which again, I will try my hardest to remember to post those pictures at the end of this video because I forgot in the last video. I promise I will try to remember. My brain doesn't function very well lately, but I had a lot of people comment and say, oh, I didn't know you were having an event. Oh my gosh, I missed it. We've been talking about it for months. So this is, I'm hoping that no one says that they missed it this time around. We are heading to the West Coast. Yes, finally, we are going to be heading to the West Coast. Myself and the boys are heading to San Diego. We are coming to San Diego. So for those of you who are interested, it is going to be happening Friday, March 1st and Saturday, March 2nd. All right. So March 1st, March 2nd, 4 classes. All right. 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. You can pick 1, you can pick 2, you can pick 3, you can pick all 4 if you want to come to all 4 classes. They are 4 hours long, each class. I will teach 2 hours. The boys will teach 2 hours. That'll be your one class. Then there's an afternoon class, yada, yada, yada. If you want information to come and join us at Fluid Art with Friends in San Diego, March 1st and March 2nd, you must email us at fluidartwithfriends@gmail.com. We will then send you all the information and the registration form. So I have a feeling this is going to book up because no one's really done the West Coast. So for those of you who've been wanting us to go over there and wants to see me over in the West Coast, wants to see the boys over in the West Coast, now is your chance, okay? You've got plenty of time. What are we? November, December, January, February. You have 4 months. 4 months, okay? So if you are interested and if you book all 4 classes, you will get a $100 discount on your total, okay? So keep that in mind if you want to take all 4 classes. I'm super excited. I've never been that way. I've never been to San Diego, so I'm super stoked. But yeah, we're coming. We're coming to the West Coast, my friends. I cannot wait. fluidartwithfriends@gmail.com if you want information. Okay, so that is the big news. Speaking of workshops, next weekend, I'm hosting my workshop here in my home studio in London, Ontario, and I only have a few spots left. If you are interested, it's November 18th. There's a morning class and an afternoon class. Take one, take the other, take both, doesn't matter. If you are interested in information on that, you can email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com. Okay, and that's November 18th. And I don't think I'll be doing any more for this year. I'm just too swamped to do any other ones. So this is your chance. All right, I think that's it. I've got like 3 or 4 calendars left, 2024 calendars. And once they're gone, that's it. I'm not getting any more. So if you're interested in a calendar, email me. And that is it. Today's video is going to be a different one. I'm going to set myself up. I'm going to bring you guys down and I'm going to tell you guys how I figured this out and what I came up with and all that stuff. So let me get myself situated and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, let's get started. So first off, I am working on a 14 by 18 inch canvas. Okay. Going to be using my flower hair dryer as always. This is my go-to. I'll never go back to that Conair hair dryer ever again. And I had a comment in a previous video and I was asked, I'll put it up here for you guys to see, asked what a graphite base would look like with black, white, and whatever other colors. So, you know, a lot of the times I never ever do a metallic as a base color, only because it leaves like streaks. It's kind of streaky and I'm not like a fan of that when it dries. However, I'm curious to see what this is gonna look like. So I decided I'm gonna give it a go, and I'm using Graphite by Amsterdam. So that is my base, okay? I've got it mixed up here. I hope that's enough. It better be enough. And I've got it put here in my squeeze bottle as well, which is great. The colors I'm going to use are going to be Pewter by Amsterdam, and they're like almost all metallic except for this one, which is Oxide Black by Amsterdam. Then I'm going to use Pewter by Decoart. So isn't it funny the difference of pewter between two companies? This is Pewter by Amsterdam and this is Pewter by Decoart. So yeah, big difference there, but they're both pewter. This is Pearl Cream by Arteza, and topping it off, I've got Silver by Arteza. Okay, now you can use Silver by Amsterdam, you can use Iridescent Silver by Pebeo, you can use whatever you want, but those are the colors I'm using. Going to be using the flower hair dryer. So this should be interesting. Like it's shimmer, 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 non-shimmer, shimmer. So I'm kind of going against what I preach and teach in my workshops, but because this is on a dark base and I am experimenting, I'm going to give this a whirl and we are going to see how this turns out. But I do have a feeling this base is going to end up, you know, streaky with like, I don't know what the right word is, but you'll see eventually soon enough. So I'm going to flood my canvas and I'll be right back. All right, so the base is down and I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it's got like the stripes and the streaks, and then like I used the torch to pop the bubbles and it left like spots. So I'm hoping once I blow this out, a lot of that stuff is gonna disappear. So we shall see. All right, so I'm gonna do my nice U shape that I like doing. So let's get started with that. And we'll just go like this, and end it off like that. I didn't want to do a wispy. So I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. Like I said, I'm not a fan of using metallics as a base. And this might be a good indication and prove to me and you guys why I don't like it. But, you know, we'll see how this blows out. We'll see how it dries. And then we'll see. So I'm super excited about San Diego. And stay tuned, you know, coming soon in a week or so, there'll be another announcement about where the next FAE is going to be, Fluid Art Experience. So that's coming up as well, an announcement for that. And another special announcement I'm going to be announcing at some point. Lots of announcements coming up, guys. So stay tuned and keep your eyes and ears open. All right, let's pop the bubbles. I'm really wary about this. I'm going to either love it or I'm seriously going to hate it. So, yeah, let's just get to it. All right. see if you were noticing, my plan was to try and cover as much negative space as possible so that I wouldn't have these little, you know, metallic lines going on in here. Am I loving it at the moment? Not really. Am I hating it? No, not at all. I just don't know. Like, I mean, what I do know is that there's going to be a lot of shimmer in it, for sure. I'm just not sure about a metallic base. But again, I really won't know until this dries. But I am going to just kind of fidget with this a little bit and kind of spread it out. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'll have to bring you guys in for a close-up. I do love the Pewter by Decoart. The black has disappeared completely. I don't see any black in this at all. But you can definitely also see the Pearl Cream by Arteza in here. And sadly, it looks like the Pewter by Amsterdam is also kind of gone missing. But I'm not going to touch any of this now. I'm just going to make sure my edges are fully covered. I'm going to fix my edges, and I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, everybody. So before I get too close, let me remind you guys to take your stick and scrape the drips. All right, scrape those drips, do all 4 sides, come back to it 10 minutes later, do it again, and you should be good to go. All right, so let's check it out with the lights on first. Now, this is what I was talking about. You can see like all the little lines and splatters in metallic paint, which I'm not a fan of, but again, we'll see how it dries. It'll probably dry just like that, but hey, some people may actually like that. I don't know. But this is what it looks like with the lights on. Now, let me turn the lights off and put on the flash and check out the shimmer. All right, so the flash is on, and this thing is gonna shimmer like crazy because even the base is metallic. But yeah, look at that. So I guess that's one thing that this painting has going for it, is the fact that there is an insane amount of shimmer in this. And I'm really loving that Pewter by Decoart. It really is pretty. Love the cells. So yeah, lots of shimmer. The base is going to be super shimmery. It'll be interesting to see when this dries and it gets a top coat of Krystal Resin, you know, what this is going to look like with actual resin on. You see, look at the shimmer though. Base is going to look pretty good. And there you have it, everybody. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. It is available for purchase if anyone is interested. You can email me, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. But yeah, this is very dark and moody. That's how I'd like to describe it. Dark and moody, but we'll see how it dries. So there you have it. Again, San Diego in March 1st, March 2nd. If you want information and you want to register, fluidartwithfriends@gmail.com, okay? You know, send an email, get all the information, put your payment down for the classes to secure your spots. It's going to come up before you know it. That is it. Yep, that's it. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.